We must close ranks to stop the merchants of death. For too long we have stood silently by and we've mourned, but we have not marched. We've adjusted, we've not resisted. We must change our minds about guns as a way of resolving conflict, deny easy access to guns when our minds are twisted. Just this week, our U.S. Congress declared violence the law of the land. They make it illegal for a policeman to trace gun data. So a policeman find a victim in Chicago, they cannot share data with someone in Gary or Indianapolis or Minnesota. If so, they risk the risk of going to jail for 5 years. It's called the T. Hart Amendment. They are making it easy for the gun merchandisers to operate and manufacturers to profit at the expense of the common people. How is it we're fighting a war in Iraq to end easy access to AK-47s and make them legal here in our own country? The result is obvious. That we've lost 3,500 soldiers in 4 years. He will lose 30,000 Americans a year. We lose more children under age 12 a year to gunfire than we lost soldiers in Iraq in 4 years. Those who think a gun in your house makes you more secure, the fact is those with a gun in your house are 47 times more likely to use that gun on yourself or on a neighbor or on a friend or one who lives in that house. 100,000 a year are injured at the cost of $100 billion. We all pay the health insurance for those in the wheelchairs who are paraplegics who can never walk again. So today we march to expose the gun flow. Today we march to deny unlimited access to guns. Today we march to have a ban on assault weapons. Today we march to make our nation more secure. And I'm delighted, Father Pfleger, that around the nation people are coming together. August 28, 1963, we marched on that day to end denial of public accommodations. We'll march this August 20th around our nation to stop the flow of guns and drugs. We're crippled by the fact that jobs are going out and drugs and guns are coming in. And so we say today, let's change our minds. Say, change our minds. Change our behavior. Change our attitudes. Change access to guns. Change our minds. Change attitudes. Change behavior. Stop the gun flow. Stop the gun flow. Save the children. Stop the gun flow. Save the children. Choose life. We the people are pro-life. Anti-gun is pro-life. Anti-gun is pro-life. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. We will march until victory is won. Let me hear you scream. Let's keep marching. In the meantime, I want Father to pray for us right in front of the gun store. It was open earlier today, but it is closed now. A closed gun store is a victory for the people. Father.
Let me just say something. I'm going to ask Reverend Livingston, who's been leading this march, to come over here and do the prayer. But I want to just say this and compliment what Reverend Jackson just said. If in a house you have a skateboard at the top of the steps, and if you have children in the house, you don't just tell the children, stay away from the skateboard at the steps. You remove the skateboard. So we are not just about telling people don't use guns. We have to remove the guns so they can't be used by children. We have to stop the access and the availability of guns. We have to get legislation that says that guns are not going to be easy to be purchased and be bootlegged on streets all through the city. So we are going to join, and we're seeing this movement, as Reverend Jackson said, around the country. We're getting calls from other cities. I've got 6 cities called this week, said we're going to do it in our city, August 28th. August 28th, we're going to be rallying around America to let the federal government know we want legislation. We have a Democratic Congress. We want you to act now. We want legislation against guns, and we want every presidential candidate to say where you stand on guns.